Okay, so you want to buy a casino. Free drinks, a roof over your head, and thousands of strangers walking in every day and voluntarily handing you their money. Feels like the ultimate business. The games are rigged in your favor by math, not by cheating, and the house, famously, always wins. That part is basically true. What isn't priced in is what it actually costs to build one of these places, how a math advantage turns into an actual profit, and what happens when a $2.4 billion casino can go from grand opening to bankruptcy court in less than a year. Let's start with the building itself, because a modern casino resort is not cheap. A large-scale casino resort, the kind with a hotel tower, a convention center, restaurants, and a real gaming floor, can run well over $1 billion to build. And building it is only the beginning, because before a single card gets dealt, you need a gaming license, and that alone can take years and cost tens of millions of dollars in application fees, background checks, and legal work, per state, per jurisdiction. Miss a background check on the wrong investor, and the whole license can be denied. So say you clear all of that. Now you actually open the doors. How does the casino actually make money once people are playing? Not by cheating. The games are built with a small mathematical edge in the house's favor, baked directly into the rules. Take roulette. Bet $100 on red, and over enough spins, the casino expects to keep about $5.26 of it. Not because you're unlucky. Because the wheel has two green numbers that pay nobody. Every single game on the floor, slots, blackjack, craps, has some version of that same built-in edge. It's small. But run it across millions of bets a year, and small becomes enormous. Here's the part most people get wrong, though. In a modern casino resort, the gaming floor isn't even the biggest source of revenue anymore. Hotel rooms, restaurants, nightclubs, retail, shows, what the industry calls non-gaming revenue now brings in more money than the tables and machines combined in many major resorts. The casino floor is often what gets people in the building. The rest of the resort is what actually pays the bills. And the casino spends real money making sure people stay. Free drinks while you're playing. Discounted or free hotel rooms for anyone betting enough. No clocks, no windows, carefully engineered lighting so day and night blur together. None of this is an accident. Every free drink you're handed is a calculated trade. The casino is betting that what you lose at the table is worth more than what the drink costs them. And on average, across millions of guests, that bet is right. Now the other side of the ledger. Gaming taxes and licensing fees eat directly into revenue before a casino sees a dollar of profit, sometimes consuming the entire gaming revenue stream before other costs are even counted, depending on the jurisdiction. On top of that, payroll for thousands of employees, security, surveillance systems running continuously, marketing to keep new guests coming in, and constant reinvestment into the building itself, because an aging, dated casino loses to a newer one down the street. Now here's where the math can go badly wrong, even with the house edge working exactly as designed. In April of 2012, a casino called Revel opened on the Atlantic City boardwalk. It cost $2.4 billion to build. It was marketed as a Las Vegas-style luxury resort, meant to single-handedly turn around a struggling gambling market. A famous pop star performed at the opening. Less than a year later, in February 2013, Revel filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It restructured, reopened, and kept struggling. In September 2014, just 2 years after opening, it closed its doors for good, after a second bankruptcy filing. The problem wasn't the house edge. The house edge worked exactly like it's supposed to. The problem was that not enough people ever walked through the doors to begin with. Atlantic City's overall casino revenue had fallen from $5.2 billion in 2006 to $2.74 billion by 2014, cut nearly in half as competition from casinos in nearby states pulled gamblers away. Revel had built a $2.4 billion building for a market that was already shrinking underneath it. When Revel finally sold in bankruptcy court, the winning bid was $82 million. $82 million, for a building that cost $2.4 billion to construct. That's roughly 3 cents on the dollar. So does owning a casino actually work? When it works spectacularly. The house edge is real, it's mathematically guaranteed over time, and a resort that keeps its rooms full and its floor busy can be one of the most reliably profitable businesses that exists. But the house edge only pays out if people actually show up to bet against it. All of that math, all of that careful psychology, all of those free drinks, none of it matters if the building itself is bigger than the market it's sitting in. You're not just betting against your customers. You're betting that enough of them keep coming back, forever, to a building that costs a fortune to keep running whether they do or not.